Alright guys, so we're gonna start day 2 hunting, Texas hog hunting video with a shout out to Miss Molly's Diner in Alto, Texas. If you're ever coming through Alto, Texas, which I'm not exactly sure why you would, but if you ever do, stop in at Miss Molly's. That place is good. After I killed them 2 pigs this morning, went over there and got some breakfast. It was good stuff. I'll roll in my waffle, my Texas shaped waffle. I'll roll in a picture of that. All right. Now that you've seen the waffle covered in butter, the before and after. So the plan right now, it is 10:38. It's getting pretty warm. I will go back out this evening sometime around 7.
Flood warning affected area ahead. Please proceed with caution.
I'll head out somewhere around 7 is the plan, and go get set up and try to hunt this evening. Probably hunt till it gets dark, and then I'll come back. I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna do the evening hunt just yet, because I was planning on hunting tonight with the thermal setup that they have also. So I don't know how we want to handle that, but so that's kind of the plan. So I'm just gonna roll this in and call it day 2. So fingers crossed, man. We have some more good luck like we did this morning, because that was worth the trip, right? That's worth the price of admission. So y'all stay tuned, see what we can get into coming up this evening. Time to go sleep. All right, so this is my evening spot. Now I'm in a completely different field on the property, but they've been, according to my buddy, they've been putting out corn over in that tree line over there, kind of prepping for me to come down. So hopefully something will come out before dark. That's the plan for right now. I'm just gonna sit here. It's 7 o'clock right now, so I'm sit back on the opposite side, tucked into the tree line a little bit, just hanging out in the shade, because it's like 90, 92 degrees, something like that. It's pretty hot. But just got set up. I'm just gonna hunt till it gets dark, and then once it gets too dark to see, I'm gonna backtrack, head back to the house, and that's when we got to make a game plan on when I'm coming up with the thermal and where I'm gonna hunt with it. So I might go back to that field I was in this morning and see if any coyotes come out, since those hogs are just laying there. So that's kind of, we toss that around a little bit, so I might do that, because trust me, I'll shoot a coyote. I'm down for whatever. So that's the plan. I got my tripod set up right here. They were nice enough to give me a 4-wheeler on this go around, let me use, drive back in here. So got everything set up. I'm trying to get you guys set up on this and see what I can see with it, and hopefully get some footage. I ran off and left my scope adapter in my vehicle, so I don't have that, and I don't have my hearing protection. So, but luckily I found a couple napkins in my chest rig, so I'm just gonna stuff some napkins in my ears, and it'll just have to do for now. So that's the setup, though. Got the sun starting to go down right over here. Again, pretty hot, but I'll get you guys set up on the tripod. Maybe something will come out. We can get some action going, get some footage of it at least. So y'all sit tight. All right, guys. So it's getting to the point where it's too dark to see. I've got a pair of binos that I've been trying to scan the field edge over there, and it's getting to the point where I can't really distinguish anything over on that field edge. And then looking through my scope, it's a little bit better, but not much. So I'm gonna call this evening set, I'm gonna call this done. I did have a couple of coyotes. Of course, you can't see anything now, back off in the woods, but I had 2 coyotes come up behind me. They were maybe 40 yards behind me, coming through the woods. And I tried to turn around with the gun, and when I did, they spooked and took off. So that kind of sucked, but I wouldn't even think about anything slipping through behind me. As far as like coyotes or anything, I wouldn't even think about that. I was more focused on trying to see a pig or something out there in the field. So it caught me off guard, and I just couldn't get turned around without them. They got on me pretty quick. So, but all right, that's it. Now I'm about to pack up, head back to the house, and see what the plan is on this thermal setup. So y'all sit tight. All right, guys. So I've been out here in this field for a little while, hunting with a thermal, and so far it's only been deer. Those are 2 deer out there. So we'll see what shows up. I plan on hanging out here for a little while longer, and then it's gonna be time to go to bed. So we'll see what shows up. Y'all sit tight. All right, guys. Saturday morning, 6 o'clock. Just got set up a few minutes ago. I'm back in the same spot that I was yesterday morning. Now last night, when I was hunting with the thermal, I was sitting down at the far corner of this field because they had rutted up so much over here. Thought they might be coming out at night. Ended up not having any luck. I saw like 10 deer. So still super cool, super awesome to hunt with a thermal. I loved every second of it. So that was a lot of fun. But this morning, push it back in here where I hunted yesterday morning. Really gonna keep an eye out since those pigs came to my right. Just gonna kind of keep an eye out, and then also, right, just trying to watch that far side. See if I pick up any movement like I did when I was trying to close out that video, and then make a move on whatever comes out. So today I'm shooting the 25-06. So I'm gonna test out these hunting loads, see how they do. So this one, I'd be a little more, willing to take a longer shot with this setup. All right, y'all sit tight. Maybe something will come out. All right, guys. So back at the house, did not have any success this morning on the sit. Went back to the same field. Nothing came out. Nothing came out. You know, that I could see. Obviously, limited vision, line of sight, all that stuff. And then when you're talking about a field that big and the grass that tall, but from where I was at, never saw any pigs come out, never saw any deer, nothing. So nothing came into the field. Decided to just pack up, come back to the house, and I wanted to go over the thermal that I was using last night. And so you guys saw a little short video clip of the couple of deer that I filmed that were moving, and I filmed them through, I was using my phone, but I was just watching them on, this is the Sig Echo 1, so Sig Sauer Echo 1, and pretty handy unit. I mean, pretty compact in size, relatively speaking, you know, considering it's a thermal unit. And then the overall, the setup itself is a DPMS, so chambered in 5.56. I was just running some, whatever they had in here, some steel cased stuff, probably 52, 55 grain hollow points. But so real quick, I just want to show you guys if I can get it set up here. So this was pretty easy to operate. So you pretty much you press in and the thing turns on, and then of course obviously it's not going to be the best in here, but it's pretty intuitive. It's got this little joystick down here. I don't know if you guys can actually see. So it's got this little joystick down here, and if you want to do like a screen capture and save the picture, I think you press to the right, I believe. If you want to zoom in, you press up, and then down that'll kind of run you through all the different options. And there's several. There's like 10 different modes that this thing runs in. But yeah, I mean, overall, you guys saw the picture and kind of the quality in general. And then to turn it off, you just press and hold that down. And of course, you got all these different menu options here that you can do. Reticle, you can select, I'm assuming, a different style reticle. You can zero it, all of that fun stuff. I am not messing with any of that. I'm just gonna turn it off. So, because it's not mine. But, so that's what I was running last night. I had it set up on the tripod. But again, no luck last night. I saw several deer, and it was really cool to watch them through the thermal. Just, you know, no pigs is what it is. And then this morning, same thing. Got out there, no dice on the pigs, so no big deal. Super pumped. I'm about to change. I gotta lay this stuff out because you can tell how wet everything is. That's just from my socks, soaked. So I gotta throw, look at my pants. Yeah, so I gotta put this stuff, put my socks outside with my boots. They'll just sit outside, they'll dry in the sun, and then probably just leave my pants in here. They'll dry enough to go hunt this evening. So about to go get something to eat. This will wrap up what I'll call part 2. And then the final hunt will be this evening, Saturday evening. I'm gonna do an evening hunt, and then I'll probably just get on the road. I don't think I'm gonna be able to have enough time to try to hunt with the thermal tonight. Now what I'll probably do though, I'll probably end up taking this setup as well. And then when it's starting to get right there, you know, where it's too dark to see with my scope, that's when I'll probably switch over to use that right there at right there at the tail end. And then from there, my plan is to get back over here, pack up, probably take a shower, and then get on the road by maybe 10 p.m. It's just over a 10-hour drive heading back. So I need to get on the road. I got to get going tonight. And then, yeah, so that's the plan. You guys stick around. Hopefully another dead pig will be in our future. So y'all check out part 3 coming up.